with Bill Belichick, the way that he coaches these guys is absolutely incredible. And Pat McAfee actually showed us just how well coached this team is on this blocked field goal. If you guys didn't see this, there was a blocked field goal last night that really kind of shifted this game into you thinking that perhaps the Patriots were going to pull this out, that they were going to go in and upset that they were going to upset the Dolphins. And I thought at this moment too that there was that potential. So just take a listen here on what Pat McAfee actually had to say as he breaks down this blocked field goal. I thought this was incredible.
There has to be an indicator that would send old schooler who ends up blocking this kick. Here, let's just run through it here. So for those that didn't see it, standard operating procedure, here's a field goal. Okay, need to have it. Sanders, great kicker. Holder, Jake Bailey, formerly of the New England Patriots, will be a piece of information. And Schooler comes off the edge. Perfectly timed. Canadian Football League on the run. Arena League on the run. Doesn't cross the line of scrimmage. As the ball moves, he goes. Guy has no chance of blocking him. Now, let's look at it from the wide view here. That's my play. We will get to that. Let's get to the wide view here. So you see him standing all the way out there. What's he eyeballing? Well, he's looking at the holder. He's not looking at the snapper. You see, there would be a chance he'd be looking this way because the snapper might give something away. So there are times where a snapper, right before he'll snap, he'll either lift his head up or lift his head down, and then he'll throw the ball. It's like a twitch almost, like something that just happens in it. So there are times where you do that. But instead, this time, they are looking directly at the holder, okay? So then you got to think, well, what is the indicator? Well, it had to be something with the holder that would tell Schooler to go on a sprint and change the entire game. So let's go back to that back view, shall we? Let's watch the holder, right? Because Schooler already told us that we're watching the holder. Keep an eye out here, okay? He's going to look back at Sanders, ask Sanders if he's ready, and then very slightly, he is going to go with a deep breath, seemingly. Okay?
Oh, yeah.
That's what it's going to look like.
Subtle.
That's what it's going to look like. So keep your eyes peeled to this man's head, okay? This holder's head. Watch it. See that? Right there. Did you see it?
Wow.
Did you see it?
That's small.
I seen it. Did you see it?
I seen it.
Okay, now that you've seen it, we'll look at it from the other angles. Little bit of a head dip. It feels like it's almost like it's a breath out, like a breathing air out.
Yep.
And that sends Schooler, okay? So
I just wanted to show that just to kind of illustrate the kind of coaching that we see from Belichick and that he's still just an absolute legend. Despite that, whatever opinions you have about the Patriots, they don't need to win another Super Bowl because they've won enough. But you just have to appreciate that. Just that subtle, just taking a deep breath. And that they had to have practiced that scenario. God knows how many times leading up to this game. So I thought that was really impressive. And this is another reason why I just think that I'm not ruling them out to make the playoffs this season just yet.
Execution, the attention to detail, and then the fact also it caused the Jason Sanders, I'm 1,000% certain on that. Of course, they did the same thing again. The timing's off, but the thought's already planted in Sanders' head of, is this guy going to come flying through the air again?
Yeah.
I need to get this off. And Sanders missed it wide left. So it was really cool. Unfortunately, the Patriots didn't, capitalize on it. But, man, great breakdown by McAfee. Great moment to watch. The guy flying through the air. Who doesn't love seeing some action? Guy making a play. And that attention to detail and the timing of it. Those are the little things in sports where if you studied enough and you work on it enough, it can pay off. And for the Pats,
somebody was watching film.
Somebody was
Holy
watching film.
Shit.
You ain't kidding. You ain't lying.